Next, a killer who was freed early from prison went on to take a man's life in Stockton just hours after walking free. Liam Matthews, aged 26, had been released under an emergency scheme to ease prison overcrowding, but later that night joined others in a deadly attack on Lewis Bell, also 26. Armed with a chisel, he helped hunt down and kill Mr. Bell during a row over a drug den. Matthews had a long criminal history with more than 100 previous offences, mainly linked to shoplifting and drug use. The Ministry of Justice says a full review is underway and has promised Mr. Bell's family that they will be told the outcome. Work is about to start cutting down 100 trees affected by ash dieback disease at Ormsby Hall in Middlesbrough. The National Trust says it had to act because the weakened trees pose a risk to public safety. The decision sparked concern because it comes during bird nesting season, but the Trust says detailed checks were carried out beforehand and exclusion zones are in place to protect wildlife. Most of the trees due to be felled were planted in the 1980s, but a few date back more than 2 centuries. Countryside manager Mark Bradley admits it's not ideal timing, but says the drier summer weather means it's safer to carry out the work now. Frustration is growing in Billingham, where almost 2 years after the town was awarded £20 million in levelling up cash, locals say they've seen no real progress. Plans to knock down the West Precinct, the Kingsway West car park and parts of Queensway were approved back in March, but not a brick has been removed. The council says a delay in the official funding agreement held things up, but insists that it's committed to transforming the town centre for the long term. Business owners are being spoken to and legal paperwork is still being finalised to allow Stockton Council to buy part of the site. But groups like Billingham Boxing Club say they feel left in limbo, having been promised a move that never came. And a major push to bring people closer to nature is underway here in the northeast, with Teeside chosen as one of 3 new green corridors by the National Trust. The new route stretches from Middlesbrough and the Tees Estuary all the way to the North York Moors and Rosebery Topping, linking existing trails like the Weardale Way, and it's part of a nationwide effort to improve access to green spaces, especially for those living in towns and cities. Backed by nearly £3 million in research funding, the scheme will explore how nature helps with our well-being.